The only family-owned restaurant in One Bellevue Place just opened with a champion pitmaster at the helm. Shane Nasby from Honey Fire Barbecue Company is here to show off some of their favorite dishes, including a dessert that everybody is talking about. Look at that. It's chocolate chip cookies with candied bacon. Yes. Everything's better with bacon, baby. Good to have you with us today.
Thank you so much for having us.
All right, so tell me, because it's really, you may think it's a complicated recipe, but really it's not at all.
It is not. You're just taking your favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe, and then you're doing something wonderful to it, and you're adding bacon, candied bacon. So that's pretty fun.
All right, so start us off with the candied part, because, and again, it's not that hard to really do.
It's really simple to make candied bacon. So this already looks cooked, because what I did is I went ahead and cooked this for about 10 minutes at 300 degrees. And then what you do to make it candied is you pull it out and then you add your honey. So we just added some honey to it.
Okay.
And then what you do is you just take some brown sugar and you just sprinkle some brown sugar on that. The reason that you don't do this from the start is because the brown sugar will burn really quickly. So you only need the brown sugar on there for about 5 minutes. So
all right, so again, you cooked it for 10 on what temp?
About 300 degrees for 10 minutes, and then you pull it out and then you candy it. And then what you do is you put it back in, and so we'll just add a little bit here, and then we'll put this back in, and we're gonna cook it for about 5 more minutes, and then it's gonna allow that brown sugar and that honey to set up in about 5 minutes. And we will get this in here.
All right.
And then we'll get that going, and then what we'll do is whenever it's done after 10 minutes, and you can go a little bit longer if you like your bacon crispy, but what you can do is you just pull that out, you put it on a chopping block, and then what you have is you have some chopped candied bacon.
Okay.
So this is what we will use for the cookie.
All right, super. And so go ahead and pull the cookies out here, because we're going to talk about how to do this if you want them, depending upon how you like your bacon.
For sure, absolutely. So if you want to do it from the very beginning, you can add the bacon straight to the cookie here. So we can you just put as much or as little bacon as you'd like. I mean, we prefer a lot, or you can go just a little bit, you know, however much salty you want to add with your sweet.
All right, so we're going to cook this for how long before we, I guess if we want to make it crispy?
If you want to make it crispy, you do the whole thing for about 12 minutes with our particular recipe. But again, you can use your own chocolate chip cookie recipe and add the bacon from the very beginning, but it's going to make your bacon a little crispy.
All right, super.
If you wanted not so crispy bacon, like not super dark bacon, then what you would do is you would cook it for about 5 to 8 minutes. You pull it out, then you add the bacon before it sets up, and then you put it back in for 5 minutes, and that will kind of infuse it into the cookie.
All right, quickly tell me about some of the other dishes you got here. Ribs are to die for, I understand.
You know what? We're really proud of the ribs. They're a sweet heat flavor profile, so it's made with, we've got dehydrated honey, real honey, a little bit of spice in there. So we serve baby back ribs. We've also got a sausage that is getting a great response. We put a lot of love into that sausage. We've got our honey flat fries there, which is seasoned with our dehydrated rub and our corn pudding. And then we have our honey hot block, which is one of our appetizers that we're featuring. And what's really cool about that is we have our own habanero infused honey.
So there's lots of great stuff over there. You can actually go to the restaurant and get some of this honey as well. You can get the recipe for the candied bacon cookies online at newschannel5.com, or try them at Honey Fire Barbecue Company, located on Sawyer Brown Road. Again, that's over in One Bellevue Place. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.